afternoon and welcome back to 29 News Streaming. Live in the newsroom, I'm Isla Miyabi and I'm joined here today by Jeanette Hastings. Now, Jeanette, I'm hearing that there's new evidence in a decades-old double murder case. Can you just give us a little bit of insight into what that looks like?
Absolutely. So this is a case that anyone who's from Charlottesville, Lynchburg, Central Virginia area back in the 80s is going to be very familiar with the Yun Soaring case. This was a former UVA student. Him and his girlfriend, who also was a UVA student back in 1985, were accused and convicted of murdering her parents in Bedford County, Virginia. And so this has been, again, a decades-long case of updates and twists and turns and theories and all that. And in 2019, Yun Soaring and Elizabeth Haysom were both paroled and deported. Elizabeth was deported to Canada, Yun Soaring back to his home country of Germany. However, where we're at now is Yun Soaring is looking to completely exonerate himself with no criminal wrongdoing, and there's new evidence that's come out or that's being presented to do that, to clear him.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. Now we're switching over to Medicaid cuts that are making it harder for Virginians to get dental care. That's the warning from one Harrisonburg dentist who joined Senator Tim Kaine in Washington today. Gabby Womack shows us at 5 how demand is already outpacing resources. And local government is making news as well. Albemarle County supervisors are set to vote on their new budget this Wednesday. At 5, we'll look at how they plan to balance community needs with rising property tax pressures. Shifting to education, Louisa County Public Schools just wrapped up a lively showdown with 16 top-scoring 5th graders facing off in the 8th annual Black History Month Trivia Contest. Kate Nectarline takes us inside this high-energy event. And in Charlottesville, area youth can look forward to new community-based events aimed at boosting literacy, leadership, and social engagement. We'll break down what's coming their way. And in health news, UVA Health has named its first ever chief medical officer. At 5, we'll explain how this role could shape care across the entire system. Plus, a new real-world driving study from Virginia Tech is revealing how cannabis affects attention, lane control, and reaction time, and why the impact varies from driver to driver. More at 5. And finally, many parents have little way of knowing how experienced a hospital is with children's surgeries. Later today, we'll look at a nonprofit working to pull back the curtain. Now let's take a quick look over at our weather for today. We are starting off today with some sunshine, which is always nice. And temperature-wise, it's going to be kind of chilly, and we're looking at highs in the low to mid 40s. Although there's a lot less wind than yesterday, it's still going to be a pretty breezy day. Later tonight, the clouds are coming back in and the temperatures are dropping down to the 30s, so you want to make sure that you have your jacket with you. Now, tomorrow is going to be a pretty gusty one. Wind speeds could exceed over 30 miles per hour. Looking ahead at this week's weather with our 7-day planner, we'll probably be seeing rain showers around 1 p.m. on Thursday and just have them pick up throughout the day. They're probably going to get heavier as the day goes on. Saturday and Sunday look amazing, at least for February, so be sure to catch some sun while you can, as we're still watching out for potential rain and snow showers on Monday. Now that's all for our daily news and quick weather update. Thanks for tuning in. For 29 News, I'm Isla Miyabi.